Okay, hi everyone. I think that's us. So it looks like it's 12:30 now. So I think we'll just get started. Thank you so much for joining us today for this session on how to make connections using Platform One. I'm Kerry from the alumni team, along with my colleague Kate. We're from the alumni relations team, and she's just going to keep an eye on the chat for me while I'm presenting to you. And today we're going to show you how you can use Platform One to make connections with all kinds of people throughout the university. Okay, so just to introduce you first of all to the platform. So what is Platform One? In short, it's a single online location where students, former students and staff can interact and advise. So we really want members of the university community, past and present, to be able to gather and connect with each other and benefit from sharing knowledge, insight and experience. At the core of Platform One is the belief that our community wants to support and help each other. So for you guys, you might be looking to find other new students, get advice on something specific, or you may want to just a friendly person to chat to who's been in your shoes as a new postgraduate student at the University of Edinburgh. Platform One can help you to find those people. Okay, so just in terms of getting started with Platform One, signing up is really easy. So you just go to www.platform-one@ed.ac.uk, and my colleague Kate's going to post the link in the chat for you. And it's a safe space which is university authenticated, so you will need your university login to sign up. Just click on the red button here and you'll be prompted to enter your university username and password. So it's really easy. You guys are probably getting used to using your university login, so Platform One works in exactly the same way as MyEd and all those other services that you use. Okay. So just moving on to filling out a profile. So once you're signed up, the first thing that you'll do is you'll fill in a profile to make sure other people can find you. And you can include as much or as little detail as you like, but it's best to make sure that you fully complete your profile. The key is making meaningful connections is helping people to get to know you. And so the more someone can find out about you from your profile, the more likely they are to respond to you or contact you directly in the future. So you can use this section here, the Get to Know Me More section, to introduce yourself to the community. How you do this is completely up to you, but we know how hard it can be to get started with self-introductions. So here are some questions to get you thinking about how you might start filling out your profile. Things like, what are you looking forward to the most about being a student at Edinburgh? What do you want to find out more about while you're here? Could be something related to your degree program, but it might be something totally different. Who do you want to meet? This might be your future classmates, people who share your interests, or people who know Edinburgh and can give you recommendations for places to visit. And including these details will just give others that bit more confidence to reach out and say hi. You might put other answers in. You might address other profile questions like where are you coming from? What do you love about your hometown? It's been quite a popular one with some new students. Or what's something that you enjoyed about your undergraduate studies? Just a nice way to introduce yourself to the community. So there's also this My Passions section. So it's a little bit less formal than things like LinkedIn. We really want to know what matters to you and to help others to understand what matters to you as well as a member of the university community. So when you think about what you love doing, you can go beyond hobbies and talk about the smaller things that make you smile. So there was a nice profile that I saw that has here, exploring new places, swimming in the sea, reading Stephen King, spending time with my family, like a really nice little introduction. And there's also this question around the traits you admire the most in others, which can be quite a hard question to think about. But just it might help you to try and think about a person that you admire and what makes you look up to them. So, and there's also another question here about the things you care about and the causes that you care about. Also, be sure to include your education details in this My Education So Far section. Your future classmates might be trying to find and connect with you, so filling this part in is really important. So one last point about filling in your profile as well. Just make sure you include the hashtag We Have Arrived. That's all one word together, hashtag We Have Arrived, in the Get to Know Me More section. And this will let other members easily know that you're one of our newest students. And you can use that hashtag to find and connect with other new students as well. Okay. So once you've fully completed your profile, you'll be able to start looking around for other members. And there are some really easy ways to search for people depending on who you want to find. So the first way that you can do this, the easiest way, is to click the Find People tab, and you'll see a directory of everyone who's registered. This will let you browse through profiles and use filters to search by graduation year, location, and also the industry that they're working in or have worked in. There's also a keyword search which will bring up anyone who has the term you searched for mentioned in their profile. And that's right here. Another way you can search for people is using the map to search for people living in specific locations. So when you zoom in using this little plus button here, you'll see all the different areas that our Platform One community are based in, and it's over 100 countries all over the world. So we've got a really broad community already on Platform One. The final way, just a really quick way that you can use on any page, you just use this search tab on the right-hand side on any area of the platform as a keyword search. It's the easiest way to kind of look for someone quickly, and it searches all profiles for the term that you've used. So you could use this to look for the people who maybe have the same hobbies or interests as you, use to search for course names, things like that. So that's a really useful that it'll appear on any tab on the platform. And when you are searching over the next few weeks, just be sure to look out for other members using the hashtag in your shoes, which is their way of welcoming you. And if you search this little box for the hashtag we have arrived, you'll be able to find other new students. So it's a really quick way of just finding everyone else who's registering. Okay. So the next one, the next kind of thing that I'm going to take you through is sending a message. So once you find someone you want to connect with, just use the send a message button here underneath their profile picture to get in touch with your questions, or just to say hi if you don't have any questions. They'll receive an email to let you know that you've contacted them, to let them know that you've contacted them, sorry. So it's just underneath the profile picture. And many of you will want to use Platform One to find your peers and other new students, but you can approach anyone with a profile, and absolutely everyone on the platform is open to your questions. There are lots of former students, for example, who would be happy to share their own experiences of Welcome Week with you and hear a few ideas of the things you can ask them to find out more about their experiences. So things like, what do you wish you'd known during your first few weeks at university? What was Welcome Week like for you? Do you have any nice tips for nice places to study, eat, drink, or go out? Things like that. And as a postgraduate student, you might be interested in connecting with someone based on something specific they've studied or are researching. You might have a question about a career path they've taken, for example, or you might want to find out more about their own experiences of going into industry or further study. Or even something general like, what is life like post-graduation, which might seem like a really long way off right now. But remember, Platform One's going to be open to you both during your studies and after, whenever you need that support. Okay, there's also a support tab. I'll just show you, it's just at the top here, which shows you a directory of everyone who's chosen to offer their advice to other members. Now, you can contact anyone listed in the people directory through a direct message, but these people will be particularly eager to help you settle in any way that they can. And searching works in exactly the same way. Just use the filters on the left-hand side to find people you'd like to connect with. Clicking on profiles within this tab will bring you to their support profile, where you can find out more details about the kind of things they can help with. You'll also see this as you're browsing through people's profiles on the People's tab. You can send a message, a one-to-one request here at the bottom here, if you would prefer to request specific support from someone who's offering it. But remember, feel free to ask Platform One members anything at all. The community is full of friendly and supportive people who would be really happy to hear from you. So if they don't have a support profile, but they look really interesting, they'll be really happy just to get a direct message from you as well. Okay. Oh, and just to mention, just the last thing to mention about the Platform One itself, you'll notice that there are some areas up here for groups and events at the tabs at the top of the page. And these are areas that we're still developing. So look out for exciting changes to the platform over the next year, because we're going to be upgrading to a new version. And these are areas that we're going to be developing over the next year or so. Okay. So I've talked about Platform One as a way of connecting with other Edinburgh people, but finally, I just wanted to mention another really great way that you can hear from the people who make up our friendly university community. So, Sharing Things, the podcast, features conversations between students, staff, and former students, people who share a connection to the university. We start with an object, a special, treasured, or significant item that we've asked each guest to bring to the conversation. And what happens next is sometimes funny, sometimes moving, and always unexpected. Take a look at this link to listen and subscribe for a fun way to get to know the university community a little better as you start your studies with us. Okay, and it's really important to say as well that this isn't just for Welcome Week. You can come back to Platform One throughout your study and after your studies, just whenever you need that helping hand. And if you have any questions at all, or if you need any help with getting started, please let us know by emailing platform-one@ed.ac.uk.